Hi guys, Mary here. Today is Saturday, September 10th. It's the full moon in Pisces, and also we are in Mercury retrograde. So don't let that scare you. I just try to stay away from signing anything, or if I do have to sign an agreement of some sort, I make sure that I, read everything, especially the small print, right? So what I wanted to talk to you about today before I do a reading is the fact that there are many steps to the awakening process, and we never get to an end. We keep on expanding, we keep on growing. And I don't know everything. I try to put positive messages out to the collective as a light worker because that's my mission, and I try to teach what I do know. And what I can tell you is that when you first wake up and you realize that you've been manifesting unconsciously in the matrix, you start to pay attention to your thoughts and your words and your deeds, your actions, and the choices that you make. But you also start getting curious and you start looking stuff up on YouTube and all of that, and you can kind of get drawn in by conspiracy theories, which I did for a little bit. But as you continue to grow and expand and move farther away from the collective, you realize that all of the answers are within you. So you don't need to go to an outside source. Even though I do videos, it sounds like kind of hypocritical, but I just try to teach what I know, and I know that recently I've been feeling very creative, and I've been doing a lot of painting and a lot of healing, and I've been really looking at my shadow side, which we all have. So we're on a dualistic planet. Fear, love, black, white, dark, light. And we have to embrace our shadow side as well. And so if someone in the collective is triggering you in some way, it's really a mirror for you to look at what it is within you that is similar. And that can be difficult, right? You really have to take a good hard look at yourself, and you have to pay attention to your choices in every moment and try to choose the higher timeline, which I'm not perfect, and I've chosen the lower timeline, and not all the time, but it happens. And for me, I can get back to neutral pretty quickly because I've been working on this since 2014. But I have periods of depression and I have periods of sadness, and I just have to allow myself to get through it, to feel the feelings so that I can heal. And for me, painting is how I heal. So I just wanted to share that with you. It's just something that came to my mind this morning. And, it's a process, and it's not like you're just going to wake up and suddenly be, a spiritual guru or something like that. We're all going through it, and we're all at different stages of our awakening process. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do some oracle cards, and if you stick with me through this video, I'm going to do a contest, and the winner will receive 1 hour of free wellness coaching. What I'll do is ask you to put a comment below, and then I'll randomly pick a winner and let you know in the next video, probably within the next week or so. So let's pull some cards. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance. I know I just said all the guidance is from within, but Affirmation cards are good. Anything positive that you can do to increase your vibration. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Surrender. So in a 12-step program, surrendering is really important because you have to surrender to a higher power. You have to let go, and let God is what, you hear a lot. So if you are struggling with something, you may have to surrender to your higher power and then go through this metamorphosis like the caterpillar turning into a butterfly. When I say surrender, I mean letting go of control. We honestly have very little control over what happens in our lives except our response to it and our thoughts and our words. When we awaken, we become conscious that we can we can manifest. And we're always manifesting, but many of us have been doing it unconsciously for decades. But now that you're awake, you know that you can manifest. But we don't control the people around us. We don't control everything. And if you're a control freak like me, that can be really difficult. So I had to learn how to surrender and let go, and know that the universe has a plan, and it all makes sense. When I crossed over, everything made sense, and I knew I didn't have to worry anymore. And I would get to where I needed to be, and I know that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And if you take the lessons and move on from there, that's really helpful. Okay, and then we have divine timing. So everything is in divine timing. You may be wanting something to happen right away, and for some reason it's not. Just know that there is a plan, and you won't know what that plan is, but it may very well be that what happens is the outcome is greater than anything that you could have even imagined. So, even if there's a car in front of me going really slow or something like that, I will know that I'm not supposed to get there at that time. So maybe there's an accident up ahead or something like that. So I try to live my life that way. It's not always easy. This is the Don't Hate, Meditate card. It's, I say it all the time, meditation is really important, but you don't have to sit in meditation, as this angel is. For me, I get very meditative when I paint. And I've been doing some abstract artwork, which, you can really just flow and get into the colors and the shapes, and it doesn't have to look like anything in particular. So it's very meditative, but you can meditate in nature, take walks, even washing dishes, vacuuming can be meditative. So, okay, and then we have Honor Your Beauty. This is Archangel Jophiel. She's the Archangel of inner beauty as well as outer beauty. So if you're not feeling super good about yourself, you can call on her. I got my hair cut by a neighbor, and it's a little shorter than I wanted, and it wasn't quite as blended as I wanted it to be. So I just took some thinning shears and fixed the sides myself, and I know it'll grow back in, but it's not my fave. I had been growing it out, and I wish I hadn't got it cut, but I still do what I can to make myself feel good about myself. Even if it's just like putting on a nice, like sometimes I'll get up in the morning and just, I work from home, and if I don't have a client coming in physically, I'll just like put on crappy sweats and stuff, but then I'll walk around for a little bit and I'll be like, I feel schleppy. So I'll put something nice on even if I'm not seeing clients that day. All right, it's just a way to nurture yourself. Okay, and then we have To the Sea. So she's on a journey, and let me put my glasses on. You know, she's just kind of going with the flow. I don't see her, I mean, she has the eyeglasses, oops, to look out over here, you know, the binoculars or whatever, and she, but I don't see her steering this boat. She's going with the flow. She's just allowing herself to be guided and towards where she needs to be. It's number 7, which for me means that you're on the right path. So just know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And this is a journey, this whole life experience, being a spirit in a human body, just having a human experience. It's all about, you know, the journey and learning the lessons, and you're not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. As long as you get the lesson. And that's how you become your authentic self, because you don't have to put on a mask. You don't have to be perfect. You can just be who you are. And it says, who are you? Well, we can start with that. You're a spirit in a human body, and learning who you are is, to me, about being truthful, speaking your truth, even if it's uncomfortable, and knowing that we're here to learn and we're not perfect. If we were perfect, we wouldn't be here. But being on this planet, in this environment, it really helps us to grow much quicker than we would if we were in a higher dimension. Okay. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. So keep your heart open. I always say that. Breathe in and out through your heart. If you've been, you know, a lot of us have had difficult relationships. Maybe we were hurt, and that can close our heart off for a while. You can become guarded. But we're here to love one another. And for me, the universe is love. And that's why I say, you know, all of the knowledge is within your heart, because we are all part of that universe. Okay, and then we have snake, shed old skin. So pay attention to your triggers. Look at what it is that you can change in yourself, because that's what you can control, right? And shed the old, meaning, you know, don't look in the rearview mirror, look forward. You know, you can let the past go. It doesn't exist anymore. Try to stay in the present moment as much as you can. And forgive yourself. I've been working on forgiving myself. It's the Ho'opono prayer that I do every day, and it's been very helpful. Okay. The energy that surrounds us is Katumi, Cloak of Wisdom. There's like a light on here. That's from the window. Okay. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So pay attention to your intuition. Really get to know yourself, not just the good parts, but the bad parts too. And, you know, really take a look at how you got to that place, and then you can heal it. Okay? So all I'd like you to do is, in the comment section, just type in, I am dedicated to my own wellness. Type in, I am dedicated to my own wellness. And I'll choose a winner at random and gift you with a 1-hour wellness coaching session with me. You can do it over Zoom. And when I pick the winner, I'll just have you send me an email. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. I'd love a comment below, and I read them all and They're so beautiful. Thank you so much. And thank you for your donations. It really helps me out a lot. Okay. Namaste. Take care. Happy full moon.